Gotham City. It's a clown show. The whole thing is a clown show. In fact, if you wrote a movie script describing the last 5 years as the movie script, it would be too unbelievable for anyone to want to finance the movie or act in it. It just wouldn't make sense that this could happen. But I mean, there's almost no comparison to the world now to what it was 5 years ago. The whole COVID scamdemic. I mean, now we don't even know what a woman is. I mean, it's crazy. You know, it's sexually, like putting all this sexual stuff on children at school, asking them to question their gender and all that sort of stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. And with Israel going out there and just bombing, it's like attacked 7 countries now, claiming it's defending itself, and it's carrying out a genocide being live streamed on X for the last 2 years. And you've still got people supporting this country. Nothing's been done to stop it. You know, we've seen a complete erosion of anything that could be called international law. We've seen so many rights taken away. We've seen what's going on in America with Donald Trump. It's insane. This guy's made all these promises and come in and hasn't done any of it. He's done exactly the opposite. He's turning the United States into a police state. He's nationalizing all of the institutions, bringing them under the wing of the government. This is, you know, what is fascism? It's when government and corporate entities merge together. And that's what we're seeing in the United States. It's incredible. And everyone's just cheering it along. You know, saying he's going to be the no-war president. And even now he's saying he wants to change the Department of Defense to the Department of War, and he's sending troops into Venezuela while he's funding the genocide of Gaza, which the United States is as much responsible for as Israel, because they're all US weapons, US bullets, US planes, US bombs, you know, and just bucket loads of money being sent over to these people. So it's incredible, and people are just sort of going along with it. It's unbelievable what the world has become. And yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good description. And even when you look at that Joker movie, I mean, he became the Joker. It was basically a product of society that did it to him. You know, it was the media, it was the governments. And when you look at all the state of the world today, with the amount of corruption and money laundering and war and all this stuff that's going on, I often say to people, you've got to step back and realize that every problem we face in the world today exists because it's been legislated to exist. And all of the trouble we have and all the red tape we've got to go through to try to stand up against this corruption has all been legislated to exist. So it's time we really started to look at this seriously. And I've been saying, like, back since 2008, since my first film that I put out, that you've got to stop thinking of the world as governments and nations and believing that these people all work against each other. They don't. It's one organized cabal. It's what I essentially call a multinational, multi-generational criminal cabal disguised as a series of governments and nations who play all the people of all these different nations off against each other and use any excuse they can to continue their depopulation agenda, which is what all these wars are about. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, a lot of people are kind of seeing it now, but they find it difficult to approach any solution to this problem. You know, they want to vote new people in. I'm frustrated with this government. Like in Australia, they're saying, oh, look at all the bad stuff the Labor Party's done. So what are you going to do? Vote in the Liberal Party? It's the same thing. You know, in all of our countries, we basically have 2 main political parties, which function as a functional rotational dictatorship that puts a different face on the coin every 4 years. And they might have a few little policies that have changed, like income tax or abortion laws or something, some little thing that you will think is important. But ultimately, the wider agenda just keeps marching forward, as it has done for the last 100 years. So we've got to really start realizing class that we're dealing with here. We are all in an abusive relationship with politicians whom we elect to be responsible managers of infrastructure, nothing more. They've self-styled themselves as rulers by keeping us in fear of the other countries next to us. Oh, the other countries want to come and invade. Serbia wants to come and invade Croatia. Well, no, it's the Serbian government and the Croatian government butting heads together to keep both their nations scared, who are essentially the same people who speak the same language and you all used to get along. So, you know, and it's like this right around the world, you know. We believe we need governments to protect us. Who from? Well, the other governments, of course, you know. It's incredible, you know.
Yeah,
and it's a crime.
Sorry.